Hey all my crafty friends, I hope everybody's doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa, Paper Lace and Bling. Yay! Okay, so I have these two, the front and the back inside covers. And I have to get them both, I have to find paper to do this with. So, I thought I would bring you along with how much I've got left so you can be with me on that. Okay, so these are tags. So I have this page. I did get to, because I used on my cover material instead of paper, I did get to reclaim the paper that I had pulled out to, you know, at first to do the cover with. So yay, that's a saving grace right there. So, you know, ever running really low on paper, use material to cover your to cover your book, and then, you know, you don't have to use the paper. Yay, good stuff. Okay, so I have used a section out of here, and this is the back. So I have a choice there. Got this piece and the hearts, so that's nice. And I have this beautiful piece, which I haven't used much in the book, so that'll be nice, with the diamonds. And then we have our rascally rabbit that got everything started, and then he's got all the suits on the back of his. And then I have just the, excuse me, the diamond sheet, single-sided. Okay, so that is the larger pieces that I have. The rest of this is all cutouts, tags, you know, that is all of this stuff. So, you know, not really going to be using that for anything. This is the front cover, and I always thought maybe I might use this somewhere, so we'll have to see. That might be something perfect for one of the fronts here. I think I've already cut out the one of these. And then the rest of it is just, you know, the rest of it will be put in before I do my final walkthrough. I don't really worry with all of that stuff until the final walkthrough. So anywho, so there's the large pieces that I have. And I have a few, this is the double-sided front cover. So I still have these bits and pieces. And then there is, see, that's the back cover. Yeah, so and then I just have a few little pieces to deal with. Where's that other? I think I've got a couple other little pieces that I had pulled out for my cover, and since I have finished the cover, I'll be able to reincorporate those back in. And this is one thing that I am going to definitely use. I just got to find the right place to put it. So, because I have yet to use that, and it's a big pretty thing. Of course, I have some of this paper, and I can print out more if I need that. But that's pretty much it, other than then I get into the tinier pieces. So we're doing okay, but you know, I am going to have to kind of watch my P's and Q's so that I can stretch this, because remember, I still have to do tags and booklets and things like that. So I also have the rice paper, which I am going to work with as well, but not this video. So you guys will stay tuned for that one. That will be kind of fun. Probably, you know, getting some tags done and stuff. All right, so we are off and running. And let's see. See, now I can put this here It won't go on either one of these because remember I have this fold here. This flips back. And so this is too large, so that won't work. The only place it will work is here, or I could use it on the back of the book. You know, I really kind of like that, and kind of gives it gives the back a little bit of flair. I think I'm going to do that. At least right now in my head, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start. I have no clue what I'm going to do here. So I want to first look at my first page and see this will be this side and this will be over here. So this gives me, you know, there's like no red except for right on there. So if I were to do something with some red, I think it would be, you know, suitable. Pretty nice. Now I already have him, so not going to go there. This is beautiful. And I've got the tea potty one. Let's see. How about if we do this side of the page? I think that would look nice along with this, and I think I will, let's see, I want to use this here, this, I'm running kind of low on my ribbon now, so I have to keep in mind what all I want to do. I could put this on the top and the bottom with the triangles, and that might make it where there's enough space. Yeah, it definitely would. Don't know if I like that though, and you guys can't, well, at least from my view you can't really see it. I don't know. And I don't know that I would like it not going all the way across, so I don't know. We'll have to hang on that one for a minute. This is just not long enough. So, see, I've got focal points here, and I've got these, you know, this here I think would look good on these pockets. So, back end. So I think, you know, something like this would look really pretty on these. And then I could do this one down here and do a little something something on the sides. Because I think this would work for me very nicely on this page. And that has this. Am I gonna like that? This is kind of, the front is really all the different pieces, and then to have this. Would I like that, or would I more prefer like that one? Oh, decisions. Or you know what? This one with all the different colors, it's really going to help me with this one here. Yes, I think so. And there's polka dots. So I think there's a little bit of everything on this one. So I'm going to take these and put them back over here. That is definitely what I want to do for my back. Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead, put this away, and we're going to use this side. And I want, do I have one? I do. I'm going to want this to go down here over the paper, and then maybe I will bring in this. It got a little bent, so it's not wanting to cooperate. So then maybe I'll do that. But will that allow this to open nicely? Let me get this pulled down. Yeah, I think it'll still open very nicely. So that's good. Okay. Cool beans. Also gonna need this covered. Gonna need this flap covered. Gonna need a strip here and then this covered. So I think for, let's see, for this piece, I'm going to get, come on. Okay. Kind of done a lot of figuring, so everything's working out really well, even though it seems like I haven't done a thing yet. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm going to use this just like I would if I was going to cut this and glue it down. I'm just going to make myself a nice mat. Let's go ahead and cut that. Okay. And I want to make sure that this is going to go down into my pocket fine, and it will. And then I'm going to take it about a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch down. So there we go. All right, so this is front, inside, inside, inside pocket, inside the pocket. There we go. So that goes here. And I'm just going to put together some bits and pieces that I have for that. Okay. Just kind of pulling out what I have that will be interesting. But you're not going to see much of it, so if it's just all, not this pretty paper, but, you know, kind of all of the odds and bits. Okay, so I still have that. I still have dots. Let me see. Alrighty. Okay, so let me go ahead and straighten this out. Oops. Let's do it at 1 inch and I should get everything. And then I think I can just cut this off and have a nice little strip. There we go. Okay, so that is what we're going to do there. And even this would be cute. Where's the scissors go? And I'm just going to cut it. So much easier. There we go. And let me just make sure this is nice and straight on this side. There we go. All right. Well, that is not. Okay. Alrighty then. So, get all this out of the way. I have the cards. I think I'm just going to cut one little section off, glue this down. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. Oh, you know what? I do, however, want to ink everything. I just have to be careful. I'm going to leave my inker open. Alright. I am 1 week away. I'm going on my vacation. Yay! Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much fun. We go antiquing. We go shopping. We go to the mom and pop stores. Then we go just gallivanting. You know, just gallivanting. I have, we do garage sales. Yeah, we just have a great time. We have a lot of fun. And this year I'm going to try and get with some of the people that I have known for years. And let's see, I think I'm going to cut this in half. Or, you know, somewhere around there. And we'll use... Now I'm making it this way because it's going to fit it down inside the pocket, so I'm just making everything face sideways instead of straight on to me. Oh, dingleberry. As long as I get the sides, I'll get the front, the top, and the bottom. But I really do want to get these sides. So, tomorrow I have a foot doctor appointment. I have been waiting for this foot doctor appointment for, I don't know how long you would say, but a couple months. All right, and my foot has been so painful for those couple of months. Just when I would get started walking, or just sitting there, I would get horrible cramps. But then, and I still have been going and doing my walking with my dog and all of this kind of stuff. So, of course, yesterday and today, I have absolutely no problems with my foot. I'm just like, shoot me now. Just shoot me now. I can't win. I can't win. It's just crazy. And I'm just going to put this, you know, for a short way here. Just to break it up a little bit so it's all just not long and you know, just strips glued next to each other. This changes it up a little bit. There we go. There we go. And then we can take, yep, then we can take things like this and put it in here So I'm just going to, because I have a lot of tags, so it really won't hurt me to stick a few of these, especially the single-sided ones. Not that I won't use every one of them somehow, but okay, so we're going to put this tag right here and allow that to be some beautiful decoration on there. And then what do we have? Let's see. What else do I have in here that might be... Okay, let me just... Okay, there's this. So we get a little bit of that tea party in there. And then we're going to do a piece of this. Why not? And I have a piece of this right there. You won't see that piece except if you look down into the pocket. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside and let it dry. Let's see what else we want to do. Now, I do have this Alice in Wonderland one that I have. I also have this heart, and if I can find the polka dots, I have this heart. I should have two more somewhere, but you know, sometimes things get miscombobulated around here. No! Miss Cleanup on aisle 5 can't find something. I tell ya, that's a tough one. Okay, so I don't know where the other two hearts are. And the piece that I was looking for across here, the polka dotted piece, if you guys see that, holler at me. It doesn't appear to be on the floor, so it should be somewhere. But also, look how pretty that one is. But again, this one is going to be too large, but this one is cute, and it's got both sides. So we'll have to remember we have those. I think, okay, when I open this up, one single strip of something right there would be perfect. Let's see what we've got. I can't tell. It's going to have to be cut down a little bit. What about this one? This one thinner? It's almost a little thinner, but it's not long enough. Okay, so that's not long enough. So this one will work. No, not wide enough. And I think that's it for the long pieces. Oops, oopsie. Okay. All right. So, I think we'll cut this one down a smidge, and we'll put that here. So I'm going to figure out where I need this cut. Right there. And right there. So this one I can do with this. There's that little pieces. And then this, oh, here is another heart. Yay. And then this I'm going to put in here. Let me see how this, did that cut enough off? I do not know, and I can't pick the darn thing up. Okay. No, it's still too wide. Okay, back to the drawing board. That's the only problem with this Big Pro one that I have, is it can be a little snickety with the smaller pieces, because you know you just don't have the ability to measure right there on the edge. Now this is probably going to be too small, but it's the best I could do. So I think, though, that will be fine. This will be fine. Oh! Low battery. Huh. Let me see. I lost my little... But it was charging. What is going on? Oh, stop. No, it doesn't go in that way. It goes in this way. Oh, I tell ya. Sometimes, there it's charging. You're going to lose me because it wasn't charging and it just died. So, it doesn't like me using it when it's low. It just says, no, I'm not going to do it. By gosh, by golly, I am not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. And we're just going to center it. Okay, so there's that. That is perfectly fine. Now for this. Now this you're not going to really see. And when you do flip it over, you're going to be more interested in pulling out your book. Let me go ahead and cut this really quick. My grandson's lovely artwork. Some of you may think it's mine, but it's not. Yeah, I do a little better than that. Just a little. Just a little. But he loves it. He sat there with me for hours, and we just kept drawing and coloring and, you know. Of course, Nana loves doing that stuff, so it was no problem for me. Okay, here we go. Now, just look at these, and if they're large enough to keep for, you know, doing another one of these, then by all means, let's keep it. Because we will have smaller sections and things like that that we're going to use this stuff for. So, I'll put all that in my tiny stuff. And that's in my medium. Okay, so let's slide this in. There we go. Pull it up. Make sure we're going to be all right with that. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to ink. Okay. Now, when you tuck something inside a pocket, I don't ever really glue all the way down because the pocket will kind of keep the rest of it down. You're not going to be sticking your hand in there and pulling the page up. And that way, as you're doing this bit, you're not scraping glue across places you don't want glue to be, or it grabs before you're ready, and here we go. And you end up, you know, with a mess. So, there we go. Nice pocket. Okay. And my little booklet is right here. So we can slide her right down in there. Okay. Now we're going to utilize, I want to use like that. I'm probably going to use this. Going to use this, but I think I want to have a nice border right there, and as much of this as I can have, and this will be something different. And since I can't, see, I can't do anything, and I'm not even really supposed to do anything like this with this piece. I can just do the ribbon, but this might catch something, you know, unless I glued it all the way down, which I could do. I just don't want anything hooking into my first page and breaking stuff. So let's go ahead and cut this the width I need. Okay. Where'd my line go? Right there. All right. So you can either have it, you know, from the bottom up, which I really like. I like having the little different things to look at. Where if I were to bring it from the top down, you'd have this little K here and a few words, and everybody go, well, what, you know, what'd you cut off? If I could have just gotten all of this in, perfect. But since not, let's go ahead and have this here and figure out where I want this cut at. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta go tomorrow and my foot doesn't bother me. So it's like, oh my gosh. Really? Yeah, which I'm glad my foot's not bothering me, but it's just like when you take your car to the dealership and say, hey, it's making this noise. It's horrible. Going down the street, and the guy gets in the car and starts it, and nothing. And they're looking at you like you're some stupid person that can't figure out, well, hey, she knows how to turn the car on. And so, yeah. So, I am not wishing for my foot to hurt tomorrow, because I am also going to go and do some shopping and stuff, but I definitely... I definitely need to try and remember exactly how it was doing me, because it was not a very comfortable situation for me. And being on an airplane, one of my flights is a little over 5 hours, and then the other one is, you know, about 2 hours. They're taking me a different route. I am flying from Kentucky to Texas to Seattle. Oh, tell me that's not a screwy route. Yeah, but it was the best times. I'm going to go ahead and kind of flip this over. It was the best time for me. And so I grabbed it. getting in, you know, I always think about my girlfriend and her husband. They have to come and pick me up. And Seattle traffic is horrible. Horrible. And so, you know, if it's a good time of the day that it is, that I'm landing, that's... And then I usually take the red eye coming home. And that runs through Charlotte. And I only have 4 hours in Charlotte. I am gonna check and see when I get into the airport if I can do something about that flight. Maybe I can, you know, get something that won't have me 4 hours in the airport. But if that's what I get, then that's what I get. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now what I have, I'm still going back to this to do I wonder if I should put something in the center here that's interesting. I know. Let's look at these doodads and see, is there anything... See, but none of them are going to, like, fill the whole area. This is not bad. Wonderland is better when you're completely lost. And that's very cute. And I could, if I include this, yeah, let me see if I can do that. Okay. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. How fun! Yeah, and then I'm just going to take this bit out. So let me see what I can do with this. Oh, I can't do that one. I don't want to cut through my other pieces. So hold on, guys. I'm a-coming. Just hang in there with me. Okay. All right. I did cut into the little twinkle twinkle, but I don't know. I'm kind of, that twinkle twinkle just does not do a whole lot for me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to slide just this piece. And of course I can't get it all the way. So if I slide both these pieces, still can't get it all the way. All right. I'm going to do the best I can, and then just give me a little bit of this beautiful color all the way around. I think that will work nicely. There, let's try that. Okay. Still a little thinner, and that way I maybe be able to get this off. So let's see. Still a little thinner, so I want to take a little bit off of this side and a little bit off of this side. All right, let's see. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, and then I want to make a strip of this. Let's see, I think I can do it this way. I'm going to make a line. Line this right up in the corner. Make a line. And then I'm going to cut to the inside of that line, and it'll end up being the same length. Just line that line up on the edge, but on, you know, like here is the edge of the cut. So you're going to lay the line right to, forget it. Let me find another way of showing you, because that's just not going to work. Okay. So if my line is right here, but I want it to not include the line, when I go with my cutter, I'm going to lay my cutter right up to that line. The edge of where the blade goes, I'm going to lay it, can you see that line? I'm going to lay it right to the edge of the line. I'm not going to cover the line. I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to go right to the edge where I can cut that line, keep that line off of the paper I want. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm babbling. I think I am babbling today. I think I am. I think I am. So, we'll see. I'll have to do, if any of you want a thing on how I cut my paper, because I rarely have a problem with, you know, with cutting my paper. This is almost exactly the way it should be. Yeah, a little bit has to come off. So, you know, but again, if you learn how to use your cutter, you will do so much better. Now, I am going to use my grid here to figure out, so we have here, 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 here. Okay, so this is my center, and I want to stick this down, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with that. Okay, this is my center, and I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, good. Then I'm going to leave a little black edge and cut this one where I need it. And this is almost a square, so now I have to remember which way. Let's see. Nope, this way. It looks like it's a square, but it is not a square. All right. Oops. So you guys have seen most of what I'm doing here and how I'm trying to stretch my paper out so that I'm going to have enough for everything. And then we're going to do this one. Leave a little black edge. Try and make it the same size on the top and the bottom. And then also make it the same size that you're leaving on the top, that is also going to line up with what you have on this flap. Let me get this one cut. Ink my edges. There we go. So I am going to pretty much call this over. And I just have, because I'll show you in just a second. Let me get this laid down here. Okay. This piece I'm going to do pretty solid. because you got enough craziness in here already. So, probably, where is it? I probably would just use this. And then maybe I will take a little bit of this on both the top and the bottom. So that will take care of that. This little strip here, I will probably just, let's see. I have, that's not long enough. So I have this I can cut down. And then I'm not really adding any more craziness to it. I also have this, which I could do. And I think that might even help break the craziness up. It's just like a line in the sand kind of thing. And then here, I am going to utilize this piece and just take a little piece off of it, I think. I don't think I have, a long enough strip of anything that is going to look nice enough. So we'll see on that. You guys will see that. But I think this will work. And this on the top and the bottom of the inside. And so that's basically it, guys. That takes care of our front. And remember, when you're doing, I don't put glue on my magnets. I try not to. I try and also not put my double-sided tape all the way over and cover the entire magnet. I really try and keep the magnet as clean as possible. The more layers and the more glue, the less it's going to work. All right? So that's it. We're gonna call this one good. And next time we will do the back cover. And then I have, I will put the pages in the book and go over the front cover with you, how I did the front cover. That one I'm not looking forward to because it came out beautifully. It really did. I am so excited about it. But to walk you through it without you actually seeing me do it, I'm going to have to be ready with a few visual aids. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So we will get to that one for sure, guys. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.